What's up, XRP family? Let's dig in, guys. We have some more to talk about here. Very interesting things happening at the moment, guys. A lot of things going on. Ripple XRP fam, Ryan Zagone of Ripple Labs 2016 roundtable with CFTC, Federal Reserve, DTCC, Fidelity, the Chambers of Digital Commerce, Michael Barr, and more, all in attendance discussing impact of blockchain and DLT on financial services. Interoperability. Let's take a look, guys.
In financial. Hi, my name is Ryan Zagone. I'm with Ripple. I want to follow up with a couple comments on particularly the conversation about what we'll see going forward and the ecosystem we see developing. So right now, I think blockchain and Bitcoin has been described as a panacea for everything in financial services. We spent 2 years working with banks for proof of concepts, pilots, and live products that they're working over our network now to learn that that is not the case, that Bitcoin or blockchain is not needed to solve all of our issues. As was said earlier, DTCC can go real time today with the technology they have today. It's not a technology problem. What we're focused on and where blockchain comes in is on use case specific issues. So in finding a use case where there's friction that could benefit from blockchain. So in our vision of the future is that you have some blockchain or Bitcoin networks developed, both private and public, and you also have centralized systems like DTCC running today. And the value we see going forward is not in building a network that everyone uses, but in connecting these different networks. So we see a varied ecosystem of both distributed companies or distributed networks, along with centralized networks. And the value here is going to be connecting those. There was a comment earlier about, do you need blockchain to connect those? And we wholeheartedly think no. That is not necessary, and nor do we think we'll likely see that. Likely because of the permissions, the operational resiliency concerns that come up when outsourcing the operations of a network to unknown parties. That's far outside of what we see in the regulatory construct. So we likely see an interoperability protocol that gets developed that is not blockchain-based.
You mean the individual networks may be blockchain-based, but the network-to-network thing is not?
Correct. And I would point folks to the W3C, the Web Standards Group for the Internet. They have such protocol that they're working on now called Interledger. And it's a non-blockchain protocol that connects centralized systems and distributed, along with distributed to distributed. It creates an internet of value, as we see it, where there's connectivity between all different types of systems and systems that are designed for use case specific problems, not one architecture that we apply to everything. I don't think that's where we'll see a practical application of these tools.
Jerry Brito, what question?
Wow, that's very precisely put, guys. So here you can see again that Ripple was involved with the CFTC, the Federal Reserve, DTCC from the very beginning, right? From the very beginning, they were talking about opportunities and solutions, and now all of a sudden they are in a lawsuit. So think about how that is just possible, right? Okay, C. Gasparino doesn't know Vitalik Buterin or Ethereum Joseph. They have been clear vocal that they see XRP as a clear threat. The XRP army doesn't want ETH to fail. We want ETH and all crypto held to the same standards. It's not complicated. So this is actually in reply to what Charles Gasparino is saying. And I was talking about this the other day in my video, guys, that this guy and there's a bunch of others are so negative towards the XRP community and towards XRP itself. And we can see this negative narrative going around, especially now. And what happened, guys? Jim Cramer told you not to buy crypto and to sell everything. A couple of days later, everything went up and had a clear bull run for like a small bull behavior. As I'm telling you guys, when this negative narrative is around, that's actually when you should be thinking about taking more advantage of it and expanding your portfolio, guys. This is not financial advice, by the way. Binance moves 94 million plus XRP. Whales shuffle 335 million tokens as price rejected 40 cents, right? So we can see that there's a lot of activity in the XRP volumes. They are really huge these days, guys. Transparency is our friend. XRP Davos 23. Let's take a look.
Sandra Rowe of the Global Blockchain Business Council, confirming what we all know to be true. The environment is pretty challenging right now.
I think most people in the industry would agree this has been a very tough year, and we are heading into 2023 in not only a macro difficult environment, but a crypto and blockchain difficult environment. However, I do see some bright lights, and I think as a community, we actually need to work more closely together than we ever have and do our best to support each other, and especially the good actors in the space. We have an environment where trust has been broken, trust needs to be rebuilt, and there needs to be regained confidence.
Regained confidence is critical, totally agree here. And might I add, resilience. Now, this is a story as old as time. No sector, no asset, no financial product or instrument is or ever has been immune. And Sandra reminded us it's well worth remembering this isn't the first time trust has been shattered as a new business sector developed.
There was a great example that was actually given by Ranking Member Patrick McHenry during the U.S. House Financial Services Committee meeting on the FTX collapse. He said, this is not new. Frauds have happened all throughout American history. We didn't get rid of the railroads because there was fraud in the railroad industry. What has happened, and many of the instances, are very much fraud related, scam related, and that will happen in any industry that is growing as rapidly as crypto and blockchain.
Wow, that is very precisely put, guys. Now, there will be some rotten apples, as you can see, like FTX. But FTX was just a reason for them, guys, to actually push these regulations. This is exactly what they want. They are playing chess. They are playing chess, guys. They had to move the piece of FTX in front. They had to sacrifice it so they can start regulation. That is what's going on. And not many people can see that, guys. 200 financial institutions take advantage of XRP to initiate payments without correspondent banking, like PNC Bank of America Santander. Here we can see clear proof that Ripple is working with so many banks. Recognizing Ripple as a convenient alternative to the traditional international payment system, over 200 financial institutions have joined RippleNet. Payment companies and credit unions take advantage of XRP as a bridge currency. And banks are beginning to use Ripple because it allows them to initiate payments without correspondent banking relationships, right? So they're not getting in the way of banks, guys. If you are getting in the way of banks, you are going to have a problem. You cannot do that. You're starting a war with the wealthiest people, the people who are in control. Ripple is not doing that. Ripple is complementing the system. It's making it more complete. Over 5,400 currencies have been issued on the XRP Ledger. Again, here you can see, guys. This also means that the CBDC private ledger is built for payments and designed for issuing currencies. Over 5,400 currencies have been issued on the XRP Ledger over the past 8 years, including XRP, which can be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies. This is so obvious, guys. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've been saying this for so many times. XRP mentioned a stable coin by World Bank plus International Bank for Reconstruction and Development in CBDC. Take a look. Why are they calling this a stable coin, guys? First of all, they can mean two things. They can mean stable coin in the sense that the price is stable and it will be fixed. So then the price has to go up significantly when they start using it. That's one way to look at it. But the other way to look at it, guys, is they mention a stablecoin because it just takes 3 seconds to move fiat to XRP and then back to fiat, for example, or CBDC to XRP and then back to CBDC. So what that means is the interaction is very stable. There is no volatility because the time kills the volatility. So that's another way to look at it of what they mean with stablecoin, right? Here you can see stablecoin refer to a class of digital currencies that are stable in valuation of XRP to be destroyed in the process, relatively stable in terms of their price, right? Now, in their price, yes, they are stable in their price, but when you change when you exchange something in XRP, it is very stable because of the time as well. So, and here we can also see, meaning the total supply of XRP decreases over time. This is the most overlooked aspect of XRP. By time, and we're talking about 10 years, maybe 15 years, there will be so much XRP burned, especially when they start using XRP as a bridge currency. The supply shock will be insane, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.